Shark Week, what does it mean to me? Not a lot. No, it does. Really, my interest in sharks primarily was from the fossil material we get here at Kimmeridge. The fact that sharks are quite uncommon in the fossil record, i.e. finding any parts of their skeleton is extremely rare. So my interest was awakened when I started finding some material, and it's gone on from there. So we've probably got about 2 or 3 different species of sharks, slightly different than the ones that live today. So that's hence my interest, really, that's gone on. And as for modern sharks, I mean, we're in a bit of a dilemma, aren't we? Because we are the only species in the world that's actually destroying all our wildlife, and sharks are really at terrible risk. And the thing really, I think, that annoys me intensely is the fact people go out getting shark fins and cut the bloody things off and then just dumping the animal back alive for it to die on the sea floor. I mean, it's horrific. You'd never allow that to any other sort of thing, but that's what we do. This is human sort of, the way we treat animals was just as a food item. Don't care about it, it's a living animal. And the variety of sharks we get now, I mean, it's only about 20 years ago, I think, that the Americans were doing some deep sea submarine acoustic stuff, and they dropped down this big rubber dome to sort of pick up on the acoustics of submarines and everything else. And when they brought it up, there's all these shark teeth embedded in this rubber, and they thought, what the hell is this? And they've just found it, complete new species of shark. So all the time we're finding new species of shark, and you think now they're at greatest risk. You've got things like great whites that, you know, they're the king of the seas at the moment, and everyone thinks because they go swimming that they, you know, these sharks shouldn't be there, and they get really miffed when someone loses a leg or someone gets taken by a shark. You know, you're in their realms. And for me, that's the important thing, is actually leave the goddamn things alone. I mean, here's a case in point. You know, that most people don't even know what sharks are like. This is just the lower and upper jaws of a mako shark, one of the fastest swimming sharks in the oceans. And it's what an impressive thing, you know, to see it. You've got rows and rows of secondary sort of teeth ready to swing over, because when these things rip the animals apart, you get inside that jaw, it take your hand off. And they're constantly replacing their teeth all the time. Most impressive thing. And in fact, that was found in a skip, so no one really gave it regard. And I think it's so impressive, these things. They're so, I mean, they evolved 400 million years ago, and they're still going on. So they are, you know, long-lived species, not like the human race will be, I can tell you that now. Shark Week is, most people won't even take any notice of what Shark Week is, but really it's bringing to the attention of the public the fact that, you know, these things are vulnerable and they're in decline. You know, people take like you can get the whale sharks, great basking sharks come through, fantastic things to see, and yet most people who are watching Coronation Street or EastEnders don't give a monkey's